Howdy y'all, Rooster here. Ignore the text tone if you heard it at all. Well, as you may be able to tell, I'm back here at the ZBC shop. Got a old war machine here, back over here, back from my dad's garage, and just took her on one of her first road tests. Drives pretty good, but I will say this, she no longer drives like a normal truck. You kind of gotta, this might sound crazy, you kind of gotta listen to her, and she'll tell you what she wants, and kind of like a woman. Not at all like a woman. They won't ever tell you what they want. But they'll play fucking games with you and shit. But anyways, yeah. Um, gotta here. Let me take you inside the cab here. Show you one of the things I'm talking about. Let's see if I can get the camera angled in here right. Okay. So, as you can see, got a race shifter in here now. This is where the redneckery starts. That's a 4-speed race shifter hooked up to a 3-speed transmission. So the gear shifting thing doesn't sync up perfectly, so you kind of have to play around and find the gear you want. Also, you might see I have an array of switches there. All that connects to all the stuff on the engine. So the key no longer starts the truck. All it does is unlock the steering column. The stock shifter's still there. I might remove that, I might not. It's kind of funny, I think, because I'm betting at some point I'm going to tell like Goose or Heavy or someone, hey, move my truck real quick, and they're going to get in and go like, the shifter didn't work. But that'll be kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, the choke cable's going to need some playing with, because it'll choke the engine, but it doesn't like to release. So you're going to have to kind of figure something out there. Maybe take like a throttle return spring, put it on the choke, and play with that until I get enough tension that it'll release the choke when I try and release the choke. Don't have to pop the hood and release the choke manually. But yeah, got a wiring nightmare down there I'm gonna have to kind of figure out, but it runs. Just look at that. The power seat still works. I did not expect that. Learning something new about this thing every day. I hacked the living hell out of the wiring, so I'm still figuring out what actually works and what doesn't. But yeah, went and fueled her up. She drank down $60 worth of gas and was asking for more. So at some point I'm going to actually fill this thing all the way up, since I don't have a, I don't know if you can see my gauges. I hope that you can see it there. I don't know. I won't know until I look at the video. But if you could tell at all, there's no fuel gauge in this. So I'm going to have to go off the GPS that I put in it for my speedometer. It has an odometer, so I'm going to have to trust that enough and kind of figure out how much mile per gallon I'm getting when I'm driving this thing like a sane human being, which I'm not. And kind of go off that and say, okay, I got roughly this many miles until I'm empty, and just play it on the safe side. Maybe carry a fuel can with me or something. I don't know, in case my dumb ass runs out of fuel. I'm not sure if I have much else to tell you. Me and Grizzly and there we go, now you can kind of see me. Me and Grizzly and Heavy actually got some wire going back into, some wires hooked up to go back into the cab to make things like the windshield wipers work, the radio, which was a bonus, and apparently the power seat and the interior lights and whatnot. But yeah, got all that working. But she runs good, she sounds amazing, she's kind of loud. I'm actually gonna have to figure out if I'm above the decibel limit, because so far I've not taken it through town. I'm not going to until I find out if this thing's actually legal on sound. I might have to adjust how the exhaust system works. I might have to get some different mufflers, sorry, brain fart, for it to make it a little quieter, which breaks my heart because this thing sounds amazing. But boring city people who don't like loud, fast, you know, ridiculously obnoxious vehicles are going to bitch, and old Rooster can't afford a ticket. I just dumped a shit ton of money into this thing, so yeah. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. You'll know if there is, because there'll be part 2 in this video. If not, then I pretty much told you everything. Yeah, so the war machine is road ready again, and I'm gonna drive it to work tomorrow. Cross my fingers it doesn't let me down. Good girl. Good girl. But yeah, okay, well, you'll probably be getting a barrage of videos here soon, because I got a bunch that my lazy ass just hasn't edited yet, so that'll be why you haven't got any videos recently. I don't know if this will be the first one I put out. Might be the 12th one I put out, I don't know. But anyways, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.